Hey everybody, Will Fix here. Check out this view. You see why I come out here? I'm gonna do a video and look at those fall colors. Isn't that beautiful? It's really nice. Let me set this here. Have a seat here beside me. We're gonna talk a few minutes. I wanted to go over a little bit of what the video was I did. I missed yesterday. Sorry, it was a long day. It's wore out, and couldn't get to it. But the one I did a day ago, I can justify $100 real fast per XRP. I can do that, and it is a conservative figure, and I can do it with real numbers. So I'm not just blowing smoke or smoking hopium. See, the kind of hope that we talk about is the hope of an expected end, a hope of a current happening that is headed towards us. It is recorded as fact in our future that XRP is going to go to the moon. That's the type of hope. So when I'm using the term hopium, I had some religious guy, when I say religious, I mean that in a negative sense, he was all upset that I used the word hopium. Dude, I really don't care. I'm a guy sitting out here just figuring stuff out, talking to you. That's all. And I like to try to figure stuff out. But so in that process, oh, by the way, we got an awesome, I've tried to pick a cool video from our sister channel. You know, we're two channels, and Maximus Crypto does deep dive for us. So check that out at the end of the video. Okay, the link will be at the end. There'll always be something cool at the end of our videos. Like and subscribe, and watch out in the comments. Got to say that. So give us a thumbs up if you like it. And if this kind of stuff is cool to you, where it's more factual based than just a randomly said number about price, and we'll try to always give just truth with a good perspective and try to design it word-wise into something that we can understand. So for some of you, this may have a little bit of a repeat of what I've said before, but to justify $100 or more is not that difficult. So I have a list, and it'll be scrolling by here in just a second, of a list of the banks and institutions that are partnered with Ripple. Abra, Bank, Ally Partners, American Express. I'll let it scroll by. And also, you're going to see a video that I just show my process of how it looked it up. So I looked it up using Google Bard. And so what I did is formulated a question of how much money did a bank send that's recorded in 2022. And the reason and then I just swap out, the bank or institution's name, and I go down the list and just collect that information, and I added up the total of the sent money. The reason I only do the sent money is we know that if they're signed up with Ripple and XRP, that they're going to use that system to send money. We don't know how they received it. So that's the first piece of conservative information. The second piece of conservative information that whittles this number down, or sharpens it up, whichever you may say, is when you look at circulating supply of 53 billion coin, what's not actually it's all of that's not available, because some of it's owned, right? A lot of it's owned. A lot of it's staked. there's a lot of it that's in places, in wallets, and then in all kinds of things. Once you whittle that away, you can look up. I looked up in Bard how much was staked and how much is held. Then, so you whittle that number down, you get to about 30 million coins available to be purchased. But then you also got to figure out, well, on what exchanges? Because the exchanges that own some, they don't own, one exchange doesn't have access to all of it. And that's where I believe the price glitches come from, is that particular exchange either gets an order or gets the algorithm gets a threat. Oh, we're going to run out of XRP. The price starts getting driven up like it should. And then it stabilizes itself, I don't know how, either by a purchase or an unrealized expectation it doesn't actually take place. Maybe the glitch just shows up for a second. It's just a glitch theory that I came up with. It may or may not be a good one. By the way, if you like stuff like this, please do remember to like and subscribe. I want to get all this out there. I'm having such a good time. And it is a reward to me when I see you guys subscribe. I love it, and I love the comments. And you know what? Even the negative comments, I love those too. People tell me, somebody had to point out, said, you need to get that tooth fixed. I said, yeah, you're absolutely right. What? Okay. All right. It's all good. I think it's funny. So you get to 30 billion coin as available, but then you got to go per exchange, right? You don't just wipe out all the exchanges. Now, in my price estimation, I'm supposing something that is also a price suppressing idea. I'm supposing that those were freely available at the price that they were offered. Okay? Like no competition. Just somebody went and said, I need 30,000 coins. And so an exchange made a phone call to all the exchanges, gathered up all the XRP, and sold it to that guy at the current price. See, now that's not going to happen because there's going to be bid and ask. There's bid and ask going all over. So that's another price suppressive factor. That's the third price suppressing factor that I've mentioned in this scenario. So so that's taking away supply and demand, which is definitely how the price is going to go up. So then I took all of those figures that scrolled by just a minute ago. We added them all up, and those aren't all of the institutions. Fact number 4, suppressive fact number 4, to $150 trillion. And I didn't even add in that particular figure, the large banks. I didn't add in Siam, Bank of America, Standard Charter, BBVA, MUFG, Bank of Japan, Westpac, NBAD, I2 Unibanco in Brazil or something like that. I didn't add those. I haven't added all the institutions. Suppressive fact, number 5. In other words, I have 5 factors here that are purposely ignored to get to a large figure. So I took all of that data, I took all of those questions I asked Bard, and I reduced the amount of available coin because everybody's been going with there's 53 billion coins, but you can't go buy 53 billion coins right now. You can't just go buy them all. They're not even available for sale. So, I'm rehashing, I guess, but so I took all of those and put them into my price calculator, which is nothing more than a spreadsheet where I've put in the math and it can solve the problem, instantaneously. I just drop that figure in there. By the way, if you want that, you have to like and subscribe and then email me. I'll put the email in the description. I think it's XRP coin price at gmail.com. XRP coin price at gmail.com. Put in the subject XRP price tool. XRP price tool. That way I know how to search through that email and get it. But if you do that, and also I need your YouTube username. So if you do all that, I'll send it to you. Then you can play with the numbers just like I do. And if you see something that needs to be added to it, you know, of course, let's do that. We're a community. For part 2, tap. I got the video right here for part 2. Sorry that there's 2 parts, but the majority of you like 10 minutes or less on video. So I want to see how this works out. If it's really too annoying, you know, we don't have to do it this way, but I thought I'd give it a shot. So give it a shot. Here's the next video, part 2. Go ahead and tap. Thank you. Oh, and like and subscribe.